So how do you deal with challenges and setbacks as a small business owner when it comes to sales and business in general? I'm going to share in this video a few tips and ideas around how challenges are good for us. Now, if we have to deal with them in the right way, we can come through them, get better results, and make sure as business owners we achieve what we want to. My name is James White. I'm a small business sales expert. I'm going to share some ideas and tips that are going to help you overcome any challenges that you get, whether it's in sales or business, and get the results you want. So the reason I wanted to talk about challenges today is that when this video goes out on Saturday morning, I'm going to be starting off on my second run of a challenge that I've set myself. And I'm going to be doing something called the David Goggins 4-4-48 challenge, which is to run or walk 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. It's a tough challenge. It's one that I've not done before, but I'm relishing it and taking it on board. But the reason that I wanted to do this challenge is because I think it's good to challenge yourself as a business owner, because a lot of the time also you'll find that challenges will come thick and fast at you, and it's how do you deal with them. So here are my 4 tips on what to do when something challenges you as a business owner and how you can overcome it, whether it's in sales, whether it's in business, or whatever part of the work that you do. If you get these challenges, here's 4 ideas on how to solve them. The first thing is this: you have to remind yourself that the problems that you're going through at the moment won't last forever. I know I'm going to feel a lot of pain over the course of this weekend, and by the way, if you want to follow what's happening, head over to my Instagram channel, James White Sales, and you'll see details around that. So one of the key things you've got to remind yourself when you encompass a challenge is to be in a position to say, hey, this isn't going to drive my whole life and change me. It's happened, it is where we are, but it's not going to be around forever and a day. Challenges do test us at the moment, but they don't have to define us longer term. It will get better, you will come through this. Get your mind thinking about that time period or what will happen at the end, rather than just worrying about what's happening right now. The second point is this: ask for help. When you're going through challenges, you need to make sure you ask for help. I've been through some major business challenges and personal challenges in my life. And when I've had those difficult times, I've reached out to people I trust and people I care about that have been able to help and support me. I bet you've got people in your life that you can reach out to when you're going through some challenging times, that if you're open and honest about what's been happening and what's taking place, will support you and will help you. We've got to be in a position where we accept that sometimes we have to reach out for help for those that love us and care for us the most. And when you're a business owner, maybe you need to reach out to someone else. If you've got some challenges as a business owner, reach out to a mentor, someone like me or whoever else that you talk to, that you can basically get some advice and support on. That's the key thing. When you're going through challenging time, don't try and do it alone. You have to accept we're not superheroes and superhuman people. We've got to be able to accept that challenges will come, and the best way to sometimes handle them and to deal with them is to talk to someone, get someone involved, share the problem, and if you share the problem, you're going to hopefully be in a position where they can give you some advice and ideas and help you overcome it. And even if they can't, you'll feel better for sharing and asking for the help in the first place. So point number 3 is this: own your own situation and journey. I talk to people a lot about the situation and challenges that they face, and sometimes business owners, especially at the moment with what's been happening with COVID, are really worried. They're putting their head in the sand and they're basically letting the macro factors with the government and everything else control what they do. Look, I don't expect for 1 minute that if you're a business that's had your business shut down through COVID, that it's incredibly tough for you. I get that totally. But we have a choice as human beings as to whether to let the situation control us or whether we decide to take control. I use this phrase, eat or be eaten, a lot. And we've got to understand that if we want to be eaten up by the world, and it will, unfortunately the world in which we live in will eat us up with any challenge or issue that we've got. Or we can decide to eat, to take control, to put ourselves in the position of what's happened, and to make sure we can do what we can to be able to get ourselves out of that. The reality is everyone as a business owner has a choice. Being sorry for yourself ultimately isn't going to help. You've got to take control, you've got to own the situation, you've got to do the work you need to get yourself out of a problem and move forward from a challenge. And if that might mean you have to eat some humble pie or to do some things that you've not wanted to, that's better than being in a position where you put your head in the sand and hope things go away when they really won't. Deal with challenges head on, own them, focus on what you can control, and you're going to be in a better position to deal with what comes up and hopefully get them resolved and move forward to a better stage in your life. And the 4th point is this: brainstorm and look at some ways in which you can handle and solve the challenge that you've been given. Maybe there's something that's happening that you can write down. And by the way, writing things down is a great way to be able to learn from things and to work in a different way. I write down so many different things because it helps me conceptualize and think and brainstorm around solutions and ways to overcome the problem. Try it. Try getting a pad of paper out with a marker pen and jotting down some brainstorming with the problem area in the middle and some ideas around the outside and how you can solve that problem. Or what are the barriers or the reasons or the things that are stopping you from dealing with that challenge? Write them down and then write some ideas on what you can do to solve them. Putting things down on paper, even in the world of tablets and IT, helps conceptualize, helps us form ideas in our brains that can hopefully get us through these challenges and come out the other side. So the reality is challenges can set us back. They can basically ensure that we fail, or we can see them as an opportunity to challenge ourselves, to become better, to become stronger in who we are, to build mental strength that enables us to achieve what we want to. I'm focused on this weekend's challenge. I know it's going to test me, I know it's going to challenge me, but I'm focused on actually ensuring that I get through those challenges. And when I've done it, and I know I will come through it, I'm going to look back and think, wow, I've achieved something. And that feeling of being able to achieve and come through a difficult moment is going to be so valuable for you as a business owner. When it then comes to further challenges down the line, you know you can deal with them and you can have them, tackle them head on, knowing that they're not going to break you, they're going to actually make you. So I hope this video has helped you about how to deal with some challenges. Please head over to the Instagram channel, follow me on James White Sales, find out a bit more about the challenge that I'm doing. And if I can support you and help you deal with business challenges, I'd love to be able to do that. The key thing is don't let them define you. Deal with them, tackle them head on, and be in a position where you can come through it and get you and your business where you want to be. Thanks for watching the video. I hope that's helped. My name's James White. I'm a small business sales expert. I'm a man that's passionate about helping great small businesses that sell service products to a business-to-business environment get great results. I'd love to support you in helping you achieve the sales success you want. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get notifications for every video coming through every week. I'm going to put you in great position to get stellar sales results in the next few years. Take care. See you soon.